wants to talk about what happened last game.
Professor fucking died, I guess.
Didn't die.
No, he didn't die. He went off to be a part of some cult.
Yeah,
He went off to a farm up north.
He went to
a big party.
He went to that beautiful tenured position in the sky.
The beautiful tenured position in the sky.
No, really, he's working for a cloud giant these days.
Hawthorne has some hallucinogenics. We're all thrilled about this.
Hawthorne is not the only one who's had hallucinogenics. Hawthorne's just the one that it didn't take them immediately.
Whoa.
I have no idea what anyone means.
I get it now. Darren's been tripping this entire time.
I mean, he certainly has been, but probably not from hallucinogenics.
I'm actually not a frog. I'm just a guy in a green hat.
We found a hideout? Big old tree with a door in it? Pretty sure it's a hag hut. Only minus the hut.
And hopefully minus the hag.
Remains to be seen.
We made new friends.
There were undead minions in there.
There were two of them that we slaughtered.
Oh, wait, no, oh god, shit.
It was a squid with a bowl.
The swamp squid!
That,
Swamptopus! I was looking for it.
There you go.
Hawthorne almost lost her hand in it.
Right.
I feel like we're just assuming that the dexterity saving throw meant something bad would happen. You don't know that.
Oh, I know that. I've played with this DM before. I know that.
So we
then
found...
we went through the kitchen, because we're smart like that. Also, it was the next room.
The food wasn't too tasty. And
then we did an impromptu prison break? Or of some sort?
Prison break? Nah, we just found some woodland creatures that were kept in cages, and we went all PETA on that.
Yeah, frog and a minotaur.
Much obliged.
After freeing our new friends, we were going to push further into the dungeon, quote unquote.
The Temple of Swamptopus.
The Temple of Swamptopus.
Okay.
I mean, at least it's not Lulu.
You don't have right?
At least you're pretty sure it's not Cthulhu.
We'd already be dead.
Swamptopus.
Excuse you, Cthulhu likes to play with his food.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
You know,
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Notices your sanity? Is that for me?
Speaking of sanity, Helios, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Do I have to?
Yeah. Someone ate weird mushroom stew.
Yeah. Despite things.
It wasn't
Despite
too
fair
bad. It was a
warning.
little bland. Needed some oregano.
I think it needed
Oh,
more
no.
than a friggin'.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, that's a great way to start.
Helios, you are now considered under the effects of the Feeble Mind spell.
Oh.
I'm sorry, of the what?
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's the worst damn thing you could be under the effects
Your
of.
intelligence and charisma scores are now 1. You cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way.
Just sit down on the floor, pupils wide, and stare into the distance.
You can identify friends, follow them, and even protect them.
He's a pet.
Oh no.
This is bad.
Anise immediately goes over to Helios and like waves her hand in front of their face.
No reaction.
Hello, says Khan. Bye-bye.
I'm trying to eat that stew, honey. What the fuck? No one here knows how to. No one can cure this, right?
Hilariously, that's your healer.
Yeah, Anise knows that, and Anise is hoping somebody else can, but.
I might be able to, after I go to sleep tonight, I might be able to tomorrow.
Well, if it doesn't wear off by then, we're gonna have to do that. Well, now we gotta babysit Gus. Anise looks at Gus.
Oh. Did he eat the stew?
They ate the stew.
Oh, it's got a bit of a kick.
How long does this last for? Do you have any idea?
Do you know what day it is? He scratches his head.
That does not sound promising.
Well, in the meantime, do you think you would mind carrying them? You're big and strong looking and could probably punch things with one hand and hold with the other.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And Gus will plod over to Helios and attempt to lift Helios up potato sack style over one shoulder. Elliot. And Gus is going to just give Helios a long look, follow those wandering eyes, and kind of nod. Yeah, find something to hold on. It gets worse before it gets better.
Well, that kind of takes care of that. Well, hopefully there's a cure somewhere. How's that door looking? Is that locked?
Darren just starts shaking his head. Well, I'll check. And he checks with a thing. It's right here. Investigation +5. 16.
16? Yes, it's locked. Not trapped, though.
It's not trapped, but it is locked.
Alright, let's do my magic then. Anise will go over and attempt to unlock the door.
Hawthorne, will give you guidance. Will give you guidance.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just because the professor is gone doesn't mean we don't have to be worried about metal and meat. It's still a pertinent concern.
You are very right. Does that give me advantage or a plus?
Plus 4. 1d4 to your roll, so yeah.
Alright. Well, I don't need it because that was a nat 20. Well, good way to start the night, please.
I think guidance lasts for a minute or 10 minutes.
Well, I will keep my D4.
Wait, you rolled a natural 20?
I sure did.
So we started the night with a natural 1 and a natural 20.
And I got an
That
11
sounds like
on my
our luck.
dice.
That sounds about
So-
right.
Redemption
Helios
arc.
gets the shit end of the stick while Anise is just trudging on through. Fine.
I don't think I'm unlucky.
Unfortunately, right now you don't think.
That's
So
true.
guidance does last 1 minute, by the way. So if we get to this other door in 1 minute.
There's actually 2 doors in this hallway, one to the north and one to the west.
God damn it! I'm going to slowly step through the corridor. And, well, we'll hit the first door, actually. I mean, might as well go with number 1 first, and
Sure.
then go to number 2. I'll make an investigation check on the door.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
You hear something moving around behind this door.
I hear something moving around. Is it locked and trapped?
It's not locked or trapped.
There's something behind this door, and it's nor locked nor trapped.
Anise draws
Probably
his
isn't a
short
prison.
sword.
I guess Darren will follow suit.
Hawthorne, do we think, with the assumption there is combat behind that door, do we want Hawthorne can do a thing that can make her a pretty good healer, or she can do something that increases damage output? Which do we think is more important?
I think we have plenty of damage. So with our healer being down, I think healing would be a priority for us.
Is it a temporary, like, one-use thing?
No, it's a thing that it's a buff. So Hawthorne can use a use of wild shape to get basically like one of 3 forms that give her a bonus action. One of them is basically a ranged spell attack, and one of them, every time I cast a healing spell, somebody else gains 1d8 plus 3 hit points.
Ooh.
That sounds very useful.
So Hawthorne will dig a little bit in the ground. She'll get a handful of earth up, and she'll throw the dirt on her head. And the mushrooms in her hair puff up, and they turn a deep blue, and they start to sparkle like stars.
I was not selecting the sparkly fluorescent mushrooms.
So that's why you don't eat them.
Oh no, I do. Just not right now. Off the clock.
Gus scratches his head, wondering thoughts about these mushrooms.
These don't taste like anything. If you eat them, they taste like air.
Darren's gonna slowly open the door
Okay.
to see if he can get eyes inside before they notice him. Sleight of hand, you know, slide. Oh no, okay.
Hi, friend.
Sure, sleight of hand. Let's see if you can get that surprise round.
That is a 13.
Okay. Yeah, you get that surprise round.
What do I see?
Shambling corpse.
It's just a ship corpse. Is there a lock on the door?
Yeah. Did
I
you?
want to shut the door and lock it.
Okay.
What was in there?
Shambling corpse.
Ah.
Daniel
Just
just
putting their bag.
walk. Suddenly, Daniel just walk away.
Do you see like a box in there? They might have held like, I don't know, clothes, swords.
I don't know. You can check if you want.
Did the zombie notice you?
Not that I'm aware of.
What is my stealth?
I just noticed 2 beds, right? I didn't notice
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
else.
You just saw the there's 2 bunks. You just looked really quickly.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Okay, well, we won't take that chance then. Keep going. Just follow.
And I'll check the store for traps.
Okay.
And locks.
Sure. Roll investigation check.
That is 17.
Okay. It is locked but not trapped.
Lock. No traps.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'll tell Anise then. And then he'll try to like slide past her so she can step up.
Alright, she'll attempt to unlock the door.
Is
Was it
lockpicking an actual? I'm pretty sure I'm answering my own question. Lockpicking is an actual skill. That's not like sleight of hand, right?
Yeah, it's what
Yes.
I roll plus my proficiency.
Okay, right.
Yeah, and it's not trapped, right? I don't
No.
don't know if I caught that. Alright, cool. Alright, I will attempt to unlock it.
Okay.
Her frog friend has a dagger.
And your Minotaur friend has a tiefling.
That's a 12.
Okay. It takes a little bit of doing. It's just not happening. You do eventually hear the click of it unlocking.
Lots.
But it was, yeah, it was a pain.
Alright.
Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
You look like you got more blood than me, so you can go first.
I know.
Let me to go first.
Darren almost shivers at that and says,
Take that as a yes. Daniel Shack walks ahead.
Okay.
Takes his hat that he's not wearing, tips it in respect. Excuse me. You notice he's also leaning, trying to get as much space between him and other people when possible.
Okay.
do you have any armor on?
No, the little picture down below, that's what he's wearing, cloth.
I seem to be a little more armored. It'd probably be wiser if I go in before you.
You know.
I also have a...
Stylish Jack, just ask. Stylish Jack is here to help.
That's fine. Just step back. Yeah.
He's so annoyed with him already. I love it. Soaking it up.
And Darren will open the door.
Okay, cool. I need everyone to roll me initiative, please.
Woo! I don't know what that thing is, but I don't like the look of it.
The evil fucking druid.
Oh shit.
Feel like I should be at disadvantage.
Stop score.
It doesn't say anything about disadvantage on initiative.
I did it correct for once. Shit, I must have gone first.
Good thing you can move past allies.
Well, I could leap over all of you if I needed to.
Speaking of, Stylish Jack, you're up.
Stylish Jack will Stylish Jack will run up 25 feet. Up to 20 feet. And then he will attack. With a short sword. First he will attack.
Can you move your token where you are?
Thought it did move. Is it not showing on your screen?
Nope.
No, you're just moving squares.
Hey. And I was so close to being competent. There we go.
Mood.
And attack. All I have is a rapier. Let me pull up the stuff for a short sword.
You have a dagger, don't you?
I
give you a short sword.
But someone gave me a short sword. But I did not put it in my inventory, and that is me. Let me do my attack first.
Hey.
Did you roll your attack?
No, not yet. Do now. I'm still trying to pull up short sword.
Yeah, it's 1d6 plus whatever your modifier is.
I believe that would be Dex, I think. Strength.
Doesn't matter with a short sword. Whatever your best stat is with a short sword.
Alright, we'll go.
That's damage. You need to roll your attack.
Just tell me what I gotta do here.
Roll a d20.
1d20 plus
And
your proficiency modifier.
I started to roll 1d20, and then some people started saying roll 1d6, so that's why I stopped and did that instead.
Well, that doesn't hit. I can almost guarantee that. So what's your modifiers, Jim? It's your either strength or dexterity, your choice.
4, it's nothing.
Okay, so 7 plus your proficiency plus 2. So 7 plus 2.
Yep, 9.
Okay.
Okay.
9.
9 is your total.
Alright, 9 does not hit. I don't think you guys get extra attack at this level, so
No.
Anything with your bonus action?
No.
Okay.
Because I have 2 weapons, but I've only got the 1, so no, I'm good. Oh wait, no, I can do action surge.
You could.
Yep, push myself beyond known limits. Turn, you can take an additional action out of the regular action.
Yep, that is once per short rest.
You can make another attack roll if you want.
Okay, 12 hits.
And roll for attack. Yeah, roll for damage. 7.
Okay. Yeah, you take a good chunk out of this druid, which was not expecting you all. Was looking at the door, so you don't get a surprise round, but... Okay. Helios, you're up.
I snore peacefully on the big guy's back.
Okay. As a reminder, even though you are feeble-minded, you can do things.
I can attack, but I have a staff and a dagger.
Like, if you choose to do nothing, that's fine, but...
You can also take the dodge action in case something comes flying your way.
I'm going to take the dodge action because that seems like it would be the more amusing outcome.
His friends are up ahead of him. There he goes.
Yeah, no, it's half tactical. Like, I don't want to crowd up the area getting close for a melee attack when there are better melee fighters. I'm good.
Okay. Gus, you're up.
Gus is going to move half of his speed because he's carrying a creature, just so he can look down into the hallway there.
Okay.
Sounds like fighting. Are we fighting?
We are fighting.
Alright. Things get dicey. I might need you to make a hole. I'm going to use my turn to dodge for this round while holding Helios until there's a less target-rich environment.
Okay. Darren, you're up.
Aaron's gonna move here. And with his longsword, he is going to swing at the creature with advantage.
Okay.
It's a 22. That's a 22.
That definitely hits.
It's 13 points of slashing.
13 points. Okay.
And that is Darren's turn.
He looks at you, bloodied, kind of glares at you, and holds his staff a little closer. He's planning to do a thing, if we get to him. Hawthorne, you're up.
Is he humanoid?
He is humanoid, yes.
I got a natural 20.
Most of my characters would at this point try to be like, hey, if you give us the staff, we won't kill you. But that's not this character. That's not this character. So Hawthorne going to scurry through Anissa's legs. Peek out the door here. And just try to get a she's just gonna try to hit him with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
That's
Simple and sweet.
Are you saying something?
Guiding bolt's an attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. That hits.
That's a 16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That. And that is 13 damage.
Sure, he lets out a screech as he is burned to death by holy light. Or, I'm sorry, not holy light, starlight.
Hawthorne looks very pleased with herself. But you got clothes now. You could get his robes.
Starts reaching down, grabbing stuff to cover him more.
Shit, you didn't even have a speech or anything.
You need a speech to kill someone?
No, usually crazy people like to spout nonsense before you kill them.
$13 to investigate this door.
Okay. It is quiet and locked.
It's very quiet behind this door, but it is locked, so...
Gus is going to turn toward Rowan. Me or you first?
Since you're carrying Helios, why don't you go first and I'll just make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Okie dokie.
Alright, I will roll to unlock.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Yeah. Door is unlocked.
Alright, go on through, Darren.
Darren's like, oh, yeah, sure, yeah. Step through. Is there 2 chests there?
There are 2 chests there.
Looks like we got some chests here. Not sure if they're important. Might be helpful.
Might have their clothes in them.
That would be nice. Stylish Sax tripping over the mage's clothes or the druid's clothes.
Are they locked? Do they look like they're locked? I'll investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's 22.
They are not locked.
Looks like they're all set. You can just open them up. I'll open one up. As a fireball hits me in the face.
I'll let the excitable frog open the chest to see if he finds his clothes.
Stylish Sax will walk over and just before he goes to open it, taps the top of it with the short sword. See if it reacts. I'll assume not, so he opens the chest.
Okay. Yeah. You find your gear.
Yes. Quickly looks around, goes, excuse me, be right back. Runs around the corner.
You could always go in the room with a zombie.
No, that's okay.
Alright.
I would like to check the druid's staff to see if it's anything like useful, at least at first without touching it, in case it is a magic staff that is cursed at me.
Okay, so the druid staff just appears to be a long piece of wood.
Okay. And then I know Stylish Jack has the ropes already, so I'm assuming that the other items he had on him have been gone through, or did he have like a pouch or anything?
He burned to death.
He burned to death. There's nothing, there's a stick. Excellent. I have a stick.
Don't worry,
Didn't have
any loot on him, no.
That's unfortunate.
Well, sometimes you have to ask those questions.
Hey, big guy, I got your gear over here if you want it.
Oh. You might hold this fella for a minute.
I will attempt to take Helios.
Yeah, Gus passes Helios off to anyone who can, like, carry the precious small bean.
I think Helios is roughly my size, so...
Lift with your legs.
This picture, fucking him dropping Helios off. Just fucking collapses through the ground.
You tried.
It's a 3. I think I just kind of got crushed under him, but vaguely holding. That worked well.
Helios is like sitting on her chest, just staring off in the space.
I'll be back to help with that. Just hold on for just a minute. Keep doing what you're doing. Gus will
Stylish
grab.
Jack comes back over with, he's wearing a small, well, for him not small, but he's in a small red jacket, pleated jacket with a gray belt on. He's got like black slacks, goes to his knees, long red cloak comes around in front, and he's got a tricorn hat on with a red trim on it, holding two swords in one hand, and in the other hand he's been wiping off something off of the short sword that he borrowed, and he's returning it. And I made sure to clean off all of my poison. Hands it back.
Thanks.
Gus is not nearly as well dressed. He's just got a shoulder guard, some straps and belts across his chest, and what appears to be a somewhat raggedy kilt with just a buckle belt that's just covered in little trinkets and random knickknacks that he's collected. When he makes his way back to Rowan and Helios, he's currently affixing one wooden cap to his busted horn and clasping what looks to be just this wooden cylinder-like shape around the other horn, all of which are just decorated with dangly bits. And at his hip, he's assuming everything is there.
Yeah, and
Yep.
Right, yeah. Just got a backpack over one shoulder and a couple pouches and a very weathered, very old, and very blunted great axe.
Love them. Love them already. Every barbarian should come suited with a great axe.
They should be default. And he's going to try to lift Helios back up. Thanks for keeping him out of trouble.
You're welcome. Immediately starts checking the loot for damage.
16 to check this door.
Okay. It is a door. It is locked. It is trapped.
Well, this one's going to be a little bit more tricky because this one's trapped.
Fantastic. Alright.
I thought that was a toilet.
Oh,
I'm like, where is
guidance.
it going?
Alright, Anise is gonna attempt to disarm the trap.
Okay.
Do I get any proficiencies with that, or
So it's your thieves too.
it's with the thieves tool? Okay, so that is 16.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 16. Yeah, you managed to disarm the trap.
Fantastic. Alright, I will attempt to unlock the door. Alright, that sucked. I'm assuming a 5 doesn't get me anywhere.
Nope. You hear ka-chunk as you're pretty sure your tools are bent. It might take a little bit of time to unbend them.
For fuck's sake.
It's the
Can't get the
door.
door open.
Is the door wooden or is it
It's
like
wooden.
solid metal?
No, yeah, it's
just
wooden.
wooden. How's your thieves' tools? They look a little busted.
Yeah, I gotta unbend them. Fucking lock.
Hey, big guy, you mind taking care of this door for me?
Gus looks over Darren and offers Helios over to Darren. Need you to hold the little guy,
yeah.
but I can give it.
Helios, you can walk.
I don't know.
He's
A lot
not
of
being
them
given
is-
that
This
option.
way.
Putter
I don't-
this way, Heather.
Okay, just
I'm not
checking.
confident letting him wander, to be honest. He might wander somewhere and he's not supposed to be.
Personally, I think Weekend at Darien is becoming hilarious. So
So,
I really do like the idea of Gus just like holding up a floppy Helios, just staring in whatever direction he aims them at.
So as Gus goes to hand Helios to Darren, Darren reaches his arms out, and as Gus lets go, Darren just retracts his arms back into his body and lets Helios flop to the ground.
Oh.
That's not nice.
I told him not to eat the shrooms.
Eventually, we all have to face the consequences of our actions. He's gonna brandish the axe and prepare to charge the door.
Goes from like this serious to this angry face and charges the door. I love it.
So let's see. We're gonna make a great axe attack. If that's okay.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to try to athletics it down. What's the DM's
No,
call?
great axe would be an attack. You're attacking the door.
All right. So 1d20 plus 4. Let's roll high. 18. Dirty 18.
Yeah, you hit it. It's got a low AC.
1d12 plus 4 damage. That's a d10 or a d12. Which one is that?
It's the round one.
That's the d12. Yep, the roundy one. For 10 on die, 14 points of damage. Let's see. For an offhand attack, that has to be a light weapon, correct?
Yes, I think. But you're a minotaur, so the rules might be different.
Could I use my horns as a bonus attack?
Fuck
Not
it,
bonus
yeah,
attack,
I'll allow it.
Okay. 2-weapon fighting, horns as weapon. Headbutts it for a 19 on die for 23 total to hit.
Sure.
And for... You don't add proficiency to the damage roll of a offhand attack, correct? So just 4.
No, you
4
don't
total.
add. You don't add your modifier to it. So it's just 4. 1d4.
Just gotcha.
Well, I didn't know that we were coming before.
So you still add your proficiency to it. So you would add the +2 for the
Okay.
attack, but you don't add your modifier. So you don't add your strength modifier to the damage. If that makes sense.
Got it. So then that's a 19 on die plus the 2, so that's 21 to hit and 4 damage flat. So 10, 11, 12,
You
13,
still-
14.
Still
14,
works.
18. 18 damage total.
Okay. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're not getting a stealth round?
I was about to say, but the druids and stuff get to go first because they get a surprise
They're
round.
prepared.
They're prepared. Fuck. Sorry,
I think we threw the big guy out front, huh?
Hey, good thing I didn't rage.
something just launched itself at me. Hold on.
Did you say something just launched at you?
Yes.
I can only imagine something launching at you.
A large heavy box fell down from where it had been balanced.
Oh,
I'm picturing
Just
an
like-
alien egg opening up the top, and you know.
yeah, I was just thinking like I'm watching you like bob and weave right now.
I was moving my feet around on my desk, and I don't know if it fell, if I knocked it over with my feet, or if Percy knocked it over by sleeping on the chair in front of my desk. Anyway. So, everyone roll initiative. Except for these guys. Let's color code these guys. Make my own life a little bit easier. Okay. that dice lives down there now.
Oh. The music got loud all of a sudden.
Thought you were panicking because Coasties always panic every time I roll out my entire collection of dice.
Panic.
Now I've learned not to panic about that.
I mean, there was that one time.
Been a couple of times where it's been I've used all those dice.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that.
Alright, that's the second natural one in a row. You're going back in the hole.
Keep them coming.
And the hits stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Alright, so first, red needle blight's going first. It's gonna attack Gus because Gus is large and in the doorway. I apologize, Gus.
This is a problem.
What is?
It's gonna be a 15 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
It's gonna be 9 points of piercing damage.
Ow!
This guy's also going to go after Gus. $16 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Um, 10 points of piercing damage. Alright. Third needle blight's gonna go. It's gonna go for Hawthorne. Spread out some of this damage. Uh, 22 to hit.
Misses.
22 misses.
Yeah, I definitely have an AC of 23. It's a level 3 druid.
5 points of piercing damage. You know, just in case you want to take another look at that AC. Okay, this druid is going to step up. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, Gus, Helios, and Darren?
Three. That's
Nat 20.
Dirty 20.
22.
Who did we lose?
Jill. Jill, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, 21. That was 21, not a
Okay.
22.
Alright, so you take half damage and aren't pushed. They cast Thunderwave at you.
Boys.
Math. So it's going to be 7 points of thunder damage.
All good here.
Okay. Gus and Helios.
Was it half damage?
Yeah, 7 points.
Got it.
Gus regrets breaking down the door.
I'm sure Gus will get his chance to, avenge himself.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And these two this druid is going to say some words, and you see his staff, which is a wooden staff, grow spikes on it, and looks a little bit more dangerous. And Rowan, you're up.
Well, since I'm kind of sitting in the back, I'm going to start playing my lute and cast Bardic Inspiration, because at least I can do something. I don't think it requires line of sight, just let me double check.
You do have healing spells, right? Gus is taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, I have to get to Gus first. I don't think I can get that far.
Yeah, you can.
Sure I can.
move
Never
some-
mind. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Sure. I will do Healing Word on Gus. That'll work too.
If you're using Healing Word, you don't have to get close.
Right.
Healing Word's ranged.
Cure Wounds is not. Healing Word is
One of
ranged.
these days, I will get those 2 spells straight. Okay, I won't get in front of everybody then. I will just go ahead and cast it.
Okay.
At level 2.
Six points.
Is that 6 total or 6 plus the 2?
It's so
Because I
it's
cast it at level 2.
it's 2. So you rolled 2 on the dice. So you rolled 2d4, got 1/1. It's 2, and then
Okay.
a plus 2.
Alright, new spell. Sorry, trying to breed them. Okay, there you are, Gus. I managed to return 6 hit points.
Actually, I think it is
Much
8. I
obliged.
think that it's 6 for the base
Yeah,
level spell,
it
and then
is.
2 for the
Yep.
2 for the upcast.
Upcast.
So, yep, 8.
So it's 8.
Oh,
Oh,
almost back up to half.
don't die. I don't want to be in front.
Oh no, this great responsibility.
It'd be nice if our healer didn't eat mushrooms that start tripping.
I mean, those mushrooms could have gone a lot of different ways.
You're not wrong.
Were any of them good ways?
Could be.
In the time and place we were in.
So anyway, that's your bonus action. Do you want to do anything with your action? Jill?
Sorry, is Bardic Inspiration an action or a bonus action?
Bonus
I'm a bit
action.
confused there. Okay. No, I'm not going to go with anything clever.
Okay.
So, I think that's a turn for me.
Darren, you're up.
Um. Let's see, so we have an enemy that's in the way, so we'll clog in the tunnel. Best way to put that. I think Darren's going to take this opportunity. And he is going to use... He is going to cast Blur on himself. Your body becomes blurred, shifting and wavering. All who can see you for the duration. Any creature who has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. An attacker is immune to this effect if it doesn't rely on sight, as with blind sight, or can see through illusions, as with true sight.
Okay.
And that is my action, so.
Real quick, do you have anything to use your bonus action with?
No.
So there is a movement option called Tumble. If you want to get into the fight, there's rules for it in the DMG if you want to try that.
The tumble?
Basically, it's using your dex to get through an enemy space.
This rule is not something I knew of.
Let's look it up.
Is it like reverse dodge?
Essentially. Let me grab the actual writing on it right quick.
It's right here. Creature can try tumble through a hostile creature space, ducking and weaving past the opponent. As an action or bonus action, the tumbler makes a dexterity acrobatics check versus a acrobatics check of the hostile. If the tumbler wins the contest, it can move through the hostile creature space. So sure, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my acrobatics check of 18 to make it through this lady thing.
Okay. That's a fail. So you win.
All right, so I'm gonna go this way and come over here, and then that will be my turn. And I will put a little thing on me to make me blurry. Oh, what the fuck to use for a symbol for blurry? Oh, sure, why not? I'm blurry. Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Gus, you're up.
Alright. Gus is gonna rage. He plants his feet, snorts, and grunts at this little pixie-looking lady. I'm sorry, miss, but you kind of hit me first. As his muscles bulge and he begins to swell physically, until his body begins to kind of creak up against the sides of the frame. He cannot get large, so he will not get large. But his fur does get a little, like, crispy and stone-like. He's going to burn a rage, and while raging, let's see. A bunch of stuff happens, but what's important is that he's going to attack.
Yes.
Going to be a great axe attack against this person in front of him. Oh no. You know what? Let's make it reckless. I'd like that 13 on the die better. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Alright, we're going to roll some damage. This is D12. So that is 10 points of... Can I turn on the side and do bludgeoning damage instead of slashing damage?
Sure, if you want to keep it non-lethal, I'll allow it.
I'm going to keep it non-lethal. I'm just going to crack her upside the head with the axe.
Yeah, she looks pretty dazed when you do that.
6, 7, 9, so that's 10 points of bludgeoning, plus an additional 2 for rage. And I think there's something else that happens here. One sec.
I think there's some pushing that you could do.
Yeah, I'm going to use a bonus action to try to push her out of the way.
Okay.
This is going to actually be a save on her part. It is DC plus 8 plus proficiency. She has to beat a DC 14 strength save.
Okie dokie. DC 14?
14, yep.
That's gonna be a no. So, how far are you pushing?
I'll knock her back 10 feet toward this orb.
Okay.
With the space open a little bit. Let's see. He's just going to pursue and be a big problem in the middle of the room.
Fair enough.
That's action, that's movement, that's bonus action. And okay, I found the rule. So while raging in stone giant form, this is going to be an additional d6 damage to the person I attacked.
Okay.
6 on the money.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
That's going to end turn.
You clocked her good on the head. She's looking a little dazed, a little bloody, a little confused. Alright, it's the blue needled light's turn.
I don't like that one.
The blue one?
Just something about that one blight. I
They
hate.
got stabbies.
They do have stabbies.
It's looking at me.
Well, it still has a giant problem in the middle of the room. Self-described problem. It's gonna try and claw Gus. With its sharp, pointy, thorn-like fingers. That's an 18 to hit?
That's going to hit.
Okay. Four piercing damage.
Alright, is that already reduced, or...?
No, that is not already reduced.
So 2.
So 2.
Okay. One moment.
That healing spell did a hell of a job.
Okay.
That might be the second time ever one of my characters has successfully healed.
That's its turn. Hawthorne, you're up.
For no particular reason, Hawthorne is going to scream. Who all has taken, I know Gus has taken a lot of damage. Has anyone else taken significant damage?
I wouldn't say significant, but me and Helios took some damage.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run in, 5, 10, 15, 20, I'm going to, how tall is Gus again?
Tall. He's about 8 feet.
Hawthorne touches your knee because that's about as high as she can reach. And casts Cure Wounds, and then the spores on her head poof up into some starlight that are gonna all give you some healing. This is it happens simultaneously to casting a healing spell. So you are going to get back, I believe it's okay. You get 2d8 plus 6 back. That's 8. You get 14 hit points back.
What? Okay, we're sitting pretty.
You get 14 hit points back. And Hawthorne is then going to bonus action disengage and get out of there.
Thanks, Greenskin.
And that is her turn.
Nice.
Alrighty. Good job. Alright, it is Green Needleblight's turn.
This is the one I hate.
Yeah. You know, he hates you too. He's gonna shoot you with some needles.
He has disadvantage due to my blur.
Does have disadvantage because you're all blurry. It's a 10.
10 does not hit.
Okay. So it misses.
He sees a blurry middle finger stick up at him.
Alright, Jack is up.
Up is on the way. And Jack is going to move up 20 spaces. I'm going to double check before I did that. And then he's going to attack blue first.
Mm-hmm.
11 plus or attack was 4.
Plus your proficiency of +2. So 6 in total.
Yeah. So 17.
Okay, that definitely hits.
And everything does everything in doubles.
It doesn't do everything in doubles. It rolls the attack automatically with advantage because sometimes you have things that give you advantage. And it's faster to do it that way than to click it twice. So it's always the one on the left. So you rolled a 21 to hit. 12
Yeah,
So
we
it's 12 piercing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, because I have 2 weapon fighting, I'm going to, with my offhand sword,
Mm-hmm.
going to attack again.
So before you do that, you should let me, just as an FYI, announce the results of your first attack.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm going to need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. You and Gus, actually.
Oh, no.
good.
Danger sense. Let's do it.
15.
Okay.
Did I just pop him like a balloon and shoot everything at us?
More or less.
Dirty 19.
19. Alright, so half damage. So you guys both take 3 points of piercing damage as the needle blight explodes.
Oh.
That would be half for you again there,
Yeah.
Missy.
Mm-hmm. He's just got a pricker sticking out of his shoulder.
Ouch. I got a splinter. Darn. Splinter.
Well, then I will still do that by offhand, but on red now.
Yes.
And
Okay. 11 hits.
And
I need you and
11.
yep, and I need you and Gus to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh
Sorry, Gus.
Actually, so does the druid.
You're not supposed to pop the enemies like balloons.
It's alright. You're hitting them more than you're hitting me.
Good thing for that healing spell, eh?
Oh, the MVPs.
Alright, so it's a DC 13. Gus, you got a 14?
14, yep.
Jack, what'd you get?
15.
Okay. Let's see here. So it's going to be 2 points halved again for Gus. So 1 point for you, Gus. 2 points for Jack. Four points for the druid who has needles sticking out of her face now.
Can I just ask the DM a question?
Sure.
Because there was one thing I didn't do, and now I'm kind of glad I didn't. I'm curious if this would have happened. Because I had the ability of gung poison, where I could have poisoned my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have just poisoned all those little shards that would have just shot back at us?
You don't know. You don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I hate it.
I do too. Like, a lot.
That is a spectacular idea.
Glad I didn't do it.
I mean, could, couldn't, might not. You still have one needle blight left if you want to test it.
No, I'm good. I'm going to stay back. Feel I've helped enough.
Yeah, I'm good.
Stylish Jack is picking out little.
Okay, Helios. There's things happening up ahead. Roll me
So is that red?
roll me roll me a d20.
D20. An even 10.
Wow. Way to be right down the middle.
You really want to move forward and help your friends.
Is that red needle blight dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
It,
I still
it's
show
no
him
lo-
on my map.
Oh, I deleted him. He shouldn't be on your map anymore.
I'm refreshing.
You are refreshing.
Oh, I was waiting. I just saw it coming, and I was like, you know what? Please don't.
I am going to... I'm gonna wander in. Blank-eyed. Just looking around. Are these like planters almost
Yeah,
on the
they're
ground?
planter boxes.
Yeah.
There's
I'm just gonna wander
there's some
in.
dirt in them, some scraggly looking plants that look a little like they did not get enough sunlight and maybe now have gotten too much sunlight.
I just want to take cover.
I am going to look at the druid in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to hold a help action for the next person who's going to attack her. And I will be helping by staring at her with the eyes of someone who has stared into the face of Swamptopus and has not quite recovered yet.
Alrighty. Love it.
Unsettling presence.
Unsettling presence. Perfect.
Yeah, you good?
Have you touched their suction cup appendage?
Alright, Annis, you're up.
Oh, that took forever. Alright, everyone's piling in, so Nice is gonna move past through her allies, because she can,
Mm-hmm.
and get to the closest druid, so let's see. Alright, I can move to here. I now have my short sword back, so I am going to stab her.
Okay.
You have advantage as that triggers my help action.
I have an advantage, and don't I have sneak attack?
If you have advantage, yeah.
If you have advantage, you have sneak attack.
Alright. Advantage and sneak attack. Does a 17 hit?
17 definitely hits.
That is 11 piercing damage.
Okay, she dead.
The last thing she saw was Helios's blank eyes staring into her soul.
The other druid, seeing you just straight up murder that druid, holds up her hands. Wait. You can take the thing and go. Please just take the thing and go. We will be pausing initiative.
I think Gus is just kind of snort angrily. He's raging.
Mm-hmm.
He's raging, and he's kind of like seething a little bit. It's not super.
They did take you, so like.
Yeah.
It's super kind of gross
Legit.
of them to like just assume that. Anyway.
It's all fine.
Anyway.
Yeah, everything's fine. Just take the thing. You killed my friend, but yeah, just take the thing and go. For fuck's sake. No, you're dead.
I stare at him.
Fucking take. Fuck you. You're dead. You're fucking dead.
Okay. So that's her action. Rowan, you're up.
Damn. Something isn't refreshing for me, because...
What do you mean?
Right. I'm seeing a person here,
Yep.
enemy, and an enemy there. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to... Well, how is Gus's health doing? Because I think he was getting beat again.
Gus he's looking pretty hale and healthy at the moment. Hard to tell if it's adrenaline, but he's not swaying anymore.
Okay, anybody else need healing? Because that is my first thought.
I am 1 over half my hit points.
I'm down 5. Wouldn't say no to a heal, but I'm only down 5 if anybody needs more.
Okay. So then I'm going to hit the healer with the healing word. There, you get 8 points.
Yay!
Solid.
Back up to full.
I was rolling pretty good on that healing thing today. Okay, I think I'm gonna have my dagger in hand if they start coming towards me, but I'm not gonna try to get to the melee to get to the enemy. So, that's turn.
Okay. Darren, you're up.
Trying to think on how tactful I want to be here. What does...
What's
Does
tact?
she
Have you
just-
met this party?
Yeah.
Have you met Darren?
She, does she look like a normal person? Like a normal elf, human,
Yeah, she looks
whatever?
like a human.
Darren's gonna approach her. And he's gonna look at her and say, hand over the item that you stole from the village, and I'll let you live.
Okay. She reaches into the bright orb and pulls out the scepter, which is glowing faintly, and hands it over to you.
He'll look back at his group and say, "We got what we came for. We might as well leave now. There's no point in spilling more blood than needs to be." And he'll start walking away.
Stylish Jack is not done. Oh, wait, sorry. My turn. Never mind.
It only took 6 sessions for us to directly violate the Geneva Conventions.
That sounds about right.
I mean, they violated it first.
So Darren's good.
Also, in our defense, our earlier sessions were absolutely against, like, alligators and stuff.
Gus, you're up.
Gus is gonna grumble at you, Darren. With all due respect, she might have taken something from you guys, but my beef's a little more personal. And
So,
he's gonna trundle forward.
as he says that to him, Darren said, "Oh, I said I'd let her go. You do what you want."
Gus spits to the side and looks this druid up and down, and he's going to raise the axe and snort. I think you owe me one good reason why I shouldn't hammer you into the ground.
I was just trying to help you. The others said that it would help you.
Don't need that kind of help. He's gonna
Inside
wallop her.
check.
Okay. Lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. I'm trying to give her a stern talking to, but concussively.
Concussive. Yeah.
Aggressive negotiations.
Sure. Roll your attack.
That's a 15 on die, so 1 sec. 19 to hit.
19 definitely hits.
That's 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Knock her right the fuck out.
What's Twiggy up to?
He hisses at you and moves over the druid and begins poking her.
Like trying to eat her, or?
I mean, roll an insight check.
Oh, that's my best stat. That's a fucking 20.
Jesus
It is
Christ!
your best stat.
It's more like a worried dog.
Okay. Gus is gonna snort again, seeing that she's very well and truly incapacitated, and look to the blight. And that's gonna be my turn. Just standing off with the blight.
Okay. Hawthorne, what are you up to?
So Hawthorne doesn't have any personal vendetta against this woman. Does love violence, so she feels conflicted. But still is on healer duty. Who all is still hurt?
Hey.
Darren's technically hurt, but is leaving.
I am gonna run. I'm gonna run up to Stylish Jack. Stylish Jack's gonna get a cure wounds, and then Darren's gonna get the spores healing. Stylish Jack, I rolled an 8, so Stylish Jack gets 11 hit points back. And I rolled 7, so Darren gets 10 hit points back.
Very nice, thank you.
Sure.
And yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Needle Blight is poking its friend. The energy is very... Is it gonna get up? Why it not get up? Jack, you're up.
Jack walks over, looks down, see that she's breathing. Looks to see if there's any type of parchment or pen around. No. Alright, hold on. Reaches in his bag, takes out a pen and a parchment, and he's just writing out this really harsh letter. And it's in big letters at the end. Stylish Jack. Folds it up nicely with a big S-J on the cover after he's folded it up, and he places it on top of her. Teach her to kidnap people and to ruin people's clothing, to ruin their day. She'll read it. She'll read sternly. Oh. Stylish Jack is done. He walks away.
Okay.
Gus nods on
Shall we,
approvingly.
like, pin it to the cloak with one of the needles?
Sure.
That'll learn her.
I'm also gonna be like, obviously have a phase of, are these guys for real? But okay.
Like,
If we're-
Stylish Jack has his sword up, about ready to stab her, and then puts it away and writes a stern letter. How dare you?
Basically.
If we're done fighting, Hawthorne is going
Yeah.
to want to immediately start rifling through the pockets of the deceased.
Sure.
I am vaguely in on this.
You find a potion with that is green. It's not labeled.
Let's sniff it a bit.
Sure. Do you have proficiency in herbalism?
Yes, actually, because I'm a druid.
Okay. Can you roll me an herbalism check?
Yeah, I knew some people in college that were really good at rolling herbalism. That's an 8 punishment for that bad joke.
Oof.
Ooh, yeah, you're not 100% sure. It could be an antidote. Could make things worse.
Yeah, no. Hawthorne's immediately going to give it to Helios.
Okay.
That could help. Could make things worse.
I currently just kind of meandered over to the druid and squatted down, leaned over, began whispering in their ear.
You can't speak language, but sure, you can whisper
No
in
one
their
hears.
ear.
No one can hear what I'm saying.
He never said
If
the
I'm
4
saying.
words, I guess.
It's just baby talk.
I just stand up after and stare at Hawthorne.
I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I can climb up Helios and see if I can pour it down.
I don't think I'm stout enough for you to climb up.
I
Okay, I
mean, he's
tried
crouched down. You could probably reach.
Can I pantomime to Helios a drinking gesture? Does Helios understand what drinky drink is?
I mimic the gesture.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, so I try to get a minister to potion to Helios.
Okay. Helios, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
You've just been poisoned.
Violet, you're turning violet.
It could be Ipecac.
Hey, 17.
It's a vial of gung or grung poison.
Your senses start to come back to you. You're still seeing spots, but you are no longer feeble-minded.
I immediately just kind of like rock backward, my head snapping back and forth like I've just been struck as awareness like floods back into my eyes.
Oh.
Frost rocket of the
Probably.
swamp out. What? Oh. Where are we?
We are victorious, friend.
Well, it's good you're back to normal. So,
Yeah.
did you learn not to eat things you don't know what it is?
What does that have to do with anything?
Bad
That has to do with
stew.
you've been largely unresponsive for at least the last 20 some odd minutes, and Hawthorne just gave you some sort of potion we took off our dead enemies.
Oh. Well,
Please
see,
don't
drinking
even
random
question
potions off dead enemies seems to help. Lessons learned.
Figure if it can't get worse, it can only get better.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
a
you're either
spirit.
gonna die or get better, so...
Yeah,
I mean,
what doesn't
could
kill
get
you
better.
only makes you stronger.
I used to be a human, and then I drank a weird potion.
And
Yep.
that would be the horror story.
I would.
Well, that's insane.
Jack waits for everybody to look at him and goes, I'm only kidding.
Oh.
You get turned into another species taking potions off your dead enemies. 50-50, right? God.
No.
I mean, that could be fun.
No, y'all folks came here looking for some kind of thing that the spindly fella took. You guys need anything to do with the lady or the twig thing, or are you guys good to go?
Oh, shoot, is that the hag?
No.
This is a druid. Swamptopus worshippers.
Oh, no, that was not a Swamptopus worshipper. Swamptopus did not approve.
I never said she was accepted. I said she was worshipping.
Well, I'm gonna try and find my way out of here.
I mean, there's a town not far off if you want to come with.
They
Gus
make
pauses
good
at the
food
door.
there.
He's gonna pause at the door and think it over. Well, you did get me out of a tight spot. I guess it's better to travel in a group. If you don't mind. That sounds alright.
I mean, I offered, so.
Captain Jack, Stylish Jack, I'd like to help in any way.
Yeah, Stylish Jack, sure, you can come along. It's great. We got a town. You can have bugs. Is that what you eat, bugs?
That's
That's also kind of
all grunts eats bugs. He looks a little dejected when you say that.
Right. Okay.
I'm dying over here.
Anything else in those pockets, Hawthorne? Or was that it?
Hawthorne get anything else? She did rifle through the pocket. While this conversation was happening, she was focused on rifling through everyone's pocket. if there were, if she would take
Yeah.
anything, even if it was, she would take pockets.
Sorry, you got cut out there.
Oh, did Hawthorne find anything else in the other people's?
Sure. So you find 3 gold and a marble.
Nice
Marble.
It's a cat's eye marble too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hawthorne gives the 3 gold to somebody else and then keeps the marble.
Rowan will have her hand out.
Hawthorne looks pleased as punch about it.
Okay. The loot divided. Are you all leaving?
I think so.
Okay.
I'd like to investigate the room and just see if there's anything else in here. More doors.
Nope.
Okay. Cool. In that case, I'm good with leaving.
We'll eventually catch up to Darren.
So on the way out,
I think he was hoping we wouldn't.
if I remember correctly, didn't I find like a coin with the octopus on it last game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as we all head out, I'm going to stop in front of the octopus statue, murmur something quietly, and toss the coin in.
Okay.
And then hum as I follow the others out.
All right. As you all leave, are you all camping, or are you going to head straight out?
What time of day is it?
It's getting towards evening.
Well, for the sake of
We have to cross
expediency,
the swamp.
What were you gonna say?
Gus is good to walk, but he will camp if the group decides to camp.
I'm good. As Darren is sitting up by the tree as you all walk out. Y'all want to camp, or do you want to push our way? How far away is the village?
Probably about a full day's walk.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because we had to rest on our way here, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Might as well rest and get started in the morning.
I mean, unless there was a better camping place on one of the other islands, but I can't really think of one.
So I'm not sure how confident I am in crossing the swamp without daylight.
You want to cross the swamp first and then make camp outside the swamp?
Well, it's already like evening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're in a swamp. The light is already like gone. Helios is in favor of camping.
Was there any like padlocks on any of these locked doors?
No.
Hey Gus, you want to get like a giant boulder and put it on this door so they can't, sneak up behind us?
Okay. He'll trundle off to find a boulder.
So the druid we intentionally didn't kill, we're just locking underground instead.
Serves her right.
We could. That'd be after what they did to these two. Would probably be the best result. But
Just making sure that that's the intent.
we could always remove the boulder after when we leave.
She's a finger wiggler. She's got food. It's not like a few days will kill her.
She's
Also,
got
she's a
the
druid.
octopuses to talk to.
Also, she's a druid, so she can probably turn into a rat and sneak by the and sneak off, and sneak out, or into something
Bacon or
else.
what?
Small.
That explains a bit.
We should make camp and, figure out who should take first watch.
Nominate Darren.
Did you say you're gonna need me?
I nominate Darren.
I
Oh.
heard I'm going to eat Darren. I was like, okay.
I heard
So,
I need
We
Darren.
can find
I'm like,
ration. We can
"Excuse
find
me?"
rations.
I said I nominate Darren.
Nom nom, Darren.
I mean, that's fine. I can take first watch.
I've been sleeping most of the day, so put me where you need me.
Same goes with me.
So I guess we'll take second watch if that's not contested. He's not the most perceptive person, so if someone wants to team up, he will not begrudge company.
I will team up with first watch.
I can take the first watch by myself.
Second set of eyes always helps. Besides, I can go up in the tree. You just see him hopping up. The bird's eye view. Sure, nothing
No.
sneaks up on us.
I'm perfectly fine with taking it by myself.
That's fine.
Helios finds a dry
Looking
spot
around.
for their bedroll and settles in for sleeping all night.
Stylish Jack is also a little wired at the moment. So,
Well, fine. You can take the watch yourself.
that is fine. She had a little odd look, but shrugs and goes about looking around.
Darren will unroll the bedroll and be like, "Who's gonna take third?" as he lays down.
I will. I like the stars.
Perfect. And he kind of shuts his eyes.
Okay. As you all establish the watch, after your first successful mission is halfway completed, we're going to call it for the evening.
Yay.